I just got something really awesome and I wanted to show you guys what it was. It's this Halo Mantis. This is just this pretty amazing, like 1/18th scale mech. I saw it on Articulated Ninja Reviews. I saw he had like it popped up in my feed and I saw the Mantis. I'd seen this like for several months and been thinking it looked pretty cool, but he did a great review where he showed how classified G.I. Joe figures could fit in this. And I was like, that's crazy. But then he did a custom. He had like one that he didn't customize, one that he did like a bat kind of custom, and I thought that looked really cool. And I finally saw the size of it, and it just got me really psyched. And so I ordered it from Amazon. I think I watched that. Today is Wednesday. I think I watched it like Monday, ordered it, got it yesterday, and now I'm gonna share it with you guys today. So yeah. So here's the box. It's a pretty big box, and it's kind of cool. It's got the the see-through where you can see the pilot, kind of like the old GI Joe boxes, which kind of shows that they can still do this kind of thing. It shows that the pilot can get into the mech, which is really cool. It's not one of those just like a remote control kind of mech where the driver's not inside it. And then all kinds of different Halo stuff. I'd always thought the Warthog was kind of cool, the Halo Warthog, but it looked too big for GI Joe scale figures, so I never got one of those. Kind of like a Vamp alternative. But as far as mechs, I mean, GI Joe had a mech, like that mech kind of thing, but like the legs didn't move. Or I've never really seen one in person, but I never really like was interested in getting one of these. But so I got this one, and you can see how huge this thing is. So there it is next to Lady J. So on the Articulated Ninja review channel, they were showing, he was showing how these can fit inside there. And you can see how big this is, but I mean, I'm more excited about it being 1/18th scale. So, I mean, that's a huge mech that like, looks almost like, like some like Robotech kind of mech or something like that. But it's got that really nice, like modern styling, which, like Halo's got a really cool aesthetic as far as their vehicles and all that kind of stuff. But, like it's articulated. I mean, the legs, it's got so many joints. It almost reminds me of the ATST legs, kind of like a similar kind of vibe with those. But they don't click, but they're really tight, so that's kind of good. Maybe this one doesn't bend. I think it bends. We'll break it right here if it doesn't bend. Oh yeah, it does bend, but that one like snaps, so it doesn't move all that much, and then this one like pop. But I don't know how much I'd want to pose this. I mean, you pretty much want it to like balance. But one cool thing is the feet. They're pretty well articulated, like a figure. So it's kind of nice. And then it's got this pretty cool like like a Gatling gun over here, like a mini gun kind of thing, like a Vulcan cannon. And then you've got, I guess, some kind of like rocket launchers, probably like anti-tank kind of rounds, or whatever you want them to be. And that's got really nice, like some nice detail, like like headlights, got like clear plastic in there. This looks like some kind of like sonar radar, some kind of sensor array. And then up here is where you open it up. And it's got a decent cockpit. I was thinking this would be really fun to mod, because I could make a really neat, like, detailed cockpit for that. But you can see, like, gung-ho, like, fits in there, no problem. The thing I wasn't, like, super excited about it was the pilot's pretty much, like, laying prone. But actually, for the old school 3 3/4, it's plenty of room in there, actually. It came with this dude, who's like a, I don't think he's a, he's not like Master Chief. I didn't even look to see what it's called. It includes one figure, Spartan Eva. So it comes with a Spartan, but if you're familiar with Halo, Spartans they're pretty huge, like humanoids. They almost remind me of like Space Marines, genetically engineered to fight, and much stronger than frail humans. But you can see this guy's pretty huge. But the pilot, will fit in here. But that one's pretty big, so it's almost like the Spartan's laying down. cut to a different angle so you can see how big this is and compare it to some vehicles. So this should give you a better sense of how big this thing is. So there's Gung Ho up top, and then you can see, you know, like these bats, they barely come up to its first joint. And there's the, you know, the vamp can like ride right between its legs. And there's like, it's like a modified like Wolverine. You can see how big that thing is. So you can totally imagine this thing taking on a bunch of, you know, his tanks or maulers, depending on, you know, if you made a Cobra version or G.I. Joe version or whatever. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I might leave it like this. This color, it looks really good. I mean, it looks like that near future kind of military style. So not sure what I'm going to do with it. I haven't even played around with it that much, but I'm just super impressed with the size of this and glad I saw that Articulated Ninja review and got really excited about it. Yeah, but here you can see some more details. You know, it's pretty well detailed. You know, the front, it looks like it almost wants like some kind of like, you know, like a sensor package under there. Maybe like, you know, take like the sensors off of some like an Apache helicopter or something underneath there. Like it has that kind of vibe. But the place that I think could use the most work is the interior. Although you don't really see it, you know, because it's not like a car or something like that. There's no windshield. You know, I imagine the pilot in there is getting all his information through the sensors and stuff. And yeah, just really cool. I'm really excited I got this, and you know, looking forward to playing around with it some more. But just wanted to share that as like a really cool item you can get. And so the big thing is they're like $40 now. So I ordered this off Amazon for $39.99, and I could just see once these sell out, the price is going to go up, because to get something this big and like this detailed for that price, and I'm a huge Mech fan, so you know, it's pretty neat. All right, well, thanks for stopping by and let me show you this cool mech. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope we see you in the next video, and Yo Joe.